Hey, good evening. Nobody knew I was coming on tonight, so I didn't broadcast this earlier. I just decided to do it. Um, Hope everybody's having a good night. I'm having an amazing night. Uh, got some really good leads today off of direct to agent. I got another Brent Daniels. We're talking about 2 weeks ago on Wholesale Hotline about educating realtors. So I got two title companies now that want me to bring in other sub two students to educate their realtors. Pretty cool. So we're going to build relationships when I get to Florida. I got two title companies that said they can get a dozen or more agents in there. I'm going to find a transactional coordinator, some closers, people that can explain Morby method, wraps, etc. So that's a great way to build a relationship, educate them so they can properly explain things to their sellers, and help them with their expired listings and future off market deals. So we'll build relationships with that. One of my partners, Josh Grimmett, he's learning how to do a direct agent. Him and his wife are going to join Sub Two. They eventually want to move to Florida. Um, right now, we're like 12 days away from leaving. I got 10 shifts at Denny still. Money's still an issue, so I'm working on that. I got enough for the train, got enough to pay a couple bills, but that's about it right now. We're on a wing and a prayer. But I had an amazing hour conversation with Nathaniel Walker from Sub 2. He's going to give me some really big help when I get down there. One of the things that I'm a connector. So I like connecting people. Uh, I'm quick on forums and the posts, and I'm going to be posting. I have Nate's a buyer from Florida. I've built some new relationships today, cemented some other ones with other people, and I just wanted to come on here and wow, looks like I'm on Instagram. I finally figured the thing out. It is not messing up. I figured out how to get on Instagram and along with Twitter and 3 Facebook pages and YouTube at the same time. So if you're viewing me on Instagram, drop a fire in the comment. There's only like one person viewing this right now. I didn't give much notice, but I just want to get out here and talk to people, tell them what's going on with my plans. All my, I had some amazing texts today. Um, let's see. Let me go back over here. This was pretty cool. So Jay Kirby, he says, "Well, man." Well, he asked me. He said, "Hey, Larry, my name's Jay. How did your tips go tonight?" He messaged me that last night. And I said, "Not good." He said, "Well, man, at 5:55 p.m. today." Jay says to me, "Well, man, I can tell you that I've been watching your stuff for a while, and people are truly interested in your life. My life. Most likely because I tell the truth," he says. And then he says in the next thing, says, "I just want to tell you, you are doing everything right, and you just keep doing it. I know you can make it happen, my friend." That was pretty cool to get a random message like that. And then I reached out to Abraham Gray about saying that I'm going to be there in Florida, and I don't have the money to attend his conference with Carl Allen about purchasing businesses. And I said I'd like to volunteer um, for your event. That's what I did at Clever Summit. I volunteered, and that's the first time I met Pace there. Uh, that was really cool. It was still one of the coolest moments. So I'm backstage at the Clever Summit in April last year, and I was the biggest guy out of the volunteers, so they had me keeping everybody out of the VIPs while they ate lunch. Let's see who was back there. You had Cody Sperber, you had Cole Hatter, you had Jamil Danji, you had Ed Milet, Robert Kiyosaki, Ryan Pineda, um, and a bunch of other, and Vina Jetty. That's the first time I saw Vina. I thought she was gorgeous. So she was looking at some food, so I went over to flirt with the gorgeous woman. I had no idea that a year later, well, not almost a year, like 10 months later, she'd be teaching me how to napkin underwrite multifamily. Um, so, anyways, Pace and all them, they got up, done, finished eating. They're all walking out, and it's quiet. They're just walking, and I go, "Hey, Pace!" They all turn around, all the VIPs, all looking right at me. Pace walks over, and I say, "Hey, Pace, I'm gonna be your best student." He shook my hand, just looked me dead in the eye, like, turned and walked away. Didn't say a damn word until it was crazy. But volunteering at the Clever Summit was amazing. So look at that. I was a volunteer. I was a crew. I couldn't afford the $97 ticket even for the virtual part of it. But by doing that, took action. Tommy Thornburg, God bless that man. I got so much out of just doing that volunteer that I learned so much. I met so many people. Shook Pace's hand. Flirted with me and Jetty while she was looking at food. I got to develop relationships with Cole Hatter's mom, Marta Hatter, amazing woman. Cody Sperber's wife and his son. I was I was deeply involved in all that. Hey Nisha, how you doing? So that was a cementing moment in my journey by volunteering for the Clever Summit. That gave me. I met my very first sub two friend, Christina Gaspargo, and her husband Robert Lewis. I still talk to them to this day. Uh, I met so many too. I got my first Blink card. If you don't have, that was the first thing I got. Somebody said, hey, I said, "You got a business card? I'm here to network." I'm brand new. I didn't know nothing. Um, they, I got a Blink card. I learned so much in that summit. It was amazing. And I got a lot of great little videos and reels for my TikToks and stuff like that. I was just starting my one meal a day. Uh, that was April 11th when I had started it, like really full car hardcore. So fast forward today, 12 days from going to Florida, taking an Amtrak there. It's going to be a 30, 40 hours, 36, 40 hours something ride. Speaking to someone, and I was telling him all these good things that happened. He goes, "You never know. You might be taking a plane there." I'm like, "I can't afford a plane. I can't afford to be spending all that extra money on luggage, just like the $1,200 U-Haul plus gas plus food plus 25 hours drive. I don't know, 18 hours driving. I drove straight through. Um, I can't afford that. It's a huge waste of money to get there. The stuff I'm gonna throw away to go down there is like clothes that are too big for me now. Shirts, like got like five white shirts from Walmart. I think you get three of them for $10. I threw one away. So, but it's all dingy. I don't need those shirts. I don't need to fill luggage up with all the stuff that I don't wear anymore, or it's too big for me. I could never imagine I'd say something was too big for me to wear anymore. Um, so I had an amazing conversation with Nathaniel Walker. He's a buyer in Florida. So if you got any deals in Central Florida or other parts of the country, Arizona, he's all over. He will buy them, bring them to me, and I'll connect you. Um, there's he's really gonna be helping me a lot when I get there. I didn't know he was 23 years old. He's an amazing man, amazing. I can't believe he's offering so much help to me. Um, we had a great conversation. He said he never talks on the phone that long, for an hour. He's gonna be helping me with getting a vehicle while I'm there. So I'll be able to get around. He's suggested I do DoorDash with it, uh, but I still can wait tables. I'm probably gonna maybe transfer to Denny's or not. But there's a lot more opportunities for me to work part time and still focus on real estate investing. Uh, I've been looking at it's Nathaniel Walker, Nisha. Um, he's made a lot of great ideas, suggestions, brainstorm with him. I mean, these are all opportunities that have come out of losing that car in Chicago, which I thought was the end of the world. It just dumped 5 grand into a down payment. And then I had insurance and the gas that I used across country. And then while the car was broke down, I'm stuck at the dealership in Chicago. I had to get an Airbnb for 10 days. I had a couple days of tow trucks. I lost all that settlement pretty much by that car. People be like, oh, that's horrible. It was amazing. It was one of the best things that could ever happen to me, just like volunteering at that Clever Summit. Um, if I wouldn't have volunteered, I wouldn't have met all those people. I wouldn't have had the opportunities that I'm getting. If the car wouldn't have broke down, I wouldn't be in being in Jenny's mastering multifamily. I wouldn't have been in the Elephant Challenge for multifamily. I wouldn't have met people like Julie Burkhardt, Kim Manis, Olga Patsiva, Misha. um, all people that weren't in my life before then. Uh, losing the car has been an amazing uh, gift. I wouldn't have been here in Ohio. All the things that I've accomplished in the past year. It's 11 days. It'll be that since I'm clean and sober. I've had people inspiring me. I have people learning from me now. How does that happen in a year? In 1 year, my life is completely changed. A year ago, right now, I'm on the streets of Las Vegas right now, looking for dope, talking to hookers and stuff. That's where I was 1 year ago, and now I'm talking to billionaires. I'm talking amazing friends. I asked God the day I quit on Super Bowl Sunday. I said, God, I'm done this time. I really am. It's just you and me talking. I'm not promised anybody else because there was nobody else in my life. They'd all gave up on me, walked away from me. Just, I had my brother and sisters tell me, why don't you just die? Just die. Yeah. But here I am. Here I am still kicking. And I've come so far in a year. I'm so proud and so happy for myself and for the future. I still got a very long road ahead of me. A lot of challenges, but they're a lot better than the problems I used to have. So I just wanted to come on here for a little bit and just talk about my day and the exciting train ride that I'm going to have to Florida instead of taking a plane. But somebody might have threw me a plane ticket. I was thinking for a second in that conversation. I'm like, no, we don't want to do that. I still need a lot of help to get a place, and I hope the next 10 shifts I have at Denny's, they don't call me off any of them because I need every bit of that money to get a place. I'm looking for if anybody knows rooms for rent in Florida. I need the internet. I'm gonna be able to sit there and be on the computer and talk on the phone. But whatever challenges come, I embrace those challenges now. They're opportunities. There's always an opportunity in every challenge. Um, yes, they do, Nisha. Everybody that's encouraging me, supporting me, telling me that I inspire them, that makes me keep going. That makes me keep doing this channel. That makes me keep sharing my life. My 1 meal a day. I'm fasting today. This is the first time I've done an extended fast in a couple months. So I'm gonna go 48 hours at least on this one. I might even do a 72. I don't know. I'm doing 48 hours for at least on this fasting. Uh, I want to get down. I want to be before in the next 11 days, 12 days. I want to get down into the 270s for real. The lowest I've gotten down is 282. I'm at 286 right now. Up, went up a little bit. I was down to 285 the other day, but yeah, I want to be down there at get on that train. I love trains. You ever take an Amtrak train? They're amazing. They're fun as hell. If you like to drink, they got the bar car. They used to have a smoking car. They got rid of that after 9/11. But you can see some amazing views of the country that you'll never see in your car or a plane. And it's on a train. Plane and trains. So um, just keep on watching, keep on believing, keep on giving encouragement, your encouragement, and the messages that I inspire you and helped you. I can't believe it. I'm doing that to help people. And like I said, my number one goal in the next 27 years, it's I redid my goals that I read in the morning and night. The number one is this is 2 20 23 4 twos. 27 years from now, I want to have fed 1 billion people on this planet. Tony Robbins did it in a year. I think I can do it in 27. uh, and like I said, everything I make in the good night, Nisha. I'm going to sleep here soon too. But everybody, I wish you the best. Have a wonderful evening. We're going to end this at 17 minutes, my favorite number, my angel number. See those angel numbers all the time. Keep believing in yourself. Keep taking action. Have the courage to do a YouTube channel. Get yourself out there, whatever it is. Just keep doing it. Love y'all. Peace.